Driver denied me service. BC of my size.
What you saying?
Yeah, I got no space, Mom. My car is small.
I can fit in this car.
No, believe me, you can.
Yes, I can.
Believe me. So, I'm sorry.
What I'm gonna do about my money?
I'm gonna cancel you. You're not gonna be charged.
So you telling me I can't get in a Lyft because I can't fit in your car?
Yeah, you need to order a bigger car.
What makes you think I can't fit in a car?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
What makes you think I can't fit in this car?
Because the car is small in the back.
My best friend has a Benz that's newer than this that I can fit in. That's the same size.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I can't.
So you really telling me I'm too big to get in your car, so I gotta order another Lyft?
Yeah. And to be more specific with you, I got very tired tires.
What I got to do with your tires?
Yeah, and you have no space.
How you know I don't have no space?
Yeah, I got no space in the back. Believe me.
How do you know I don't have no space?
Because I tried before.
Huh?
Because I've been in this situation.
So every big person you turn down because they can't fit in your car?
Yeah, because they need to order the Uber XL it's called.
No, I don't never have to order Uber XL.
Then I'm really sorry. Man.
What's your name?
Abraham Travis.
Okay. Nope.
All right, Brian, let's go for a walk.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you're all having a great and wonderful day. Well, what we have here is honestly a hilarious and sad story at the same time. I'm going to turn this on because you guys can't see my beautiful face. So, what we have here is a very hilarious and sad story, to where we have a very, very, very morbidly obese woman suing Lyft for not being able to fit into somebody's car. Yeah, I don't know what else to tell you guys. This is pure insanity. It is pure insanity, but let's just sit back and watch and laugh for once, all right? So without further ado, let's go.
Fans know her as Dank Damas, and they're fuming after a Lyft driver allegedly denied her a ride because of her size. And Fox News' Jessica Dupnik is live in Detroit with this story. And my goodness, tell us how this all unfolded here, Jessica.
Well, it all unfolded on video. Deja Banlane whipped out her phone when this all happened. Now, the Lyft driver, he was kind enough and apologetic, but refused her a ride and said that she would not fit and that her weight couldn't be handled by his tires. Now she's filing a lawsuit.
Have you been in cars that size before?
Yes, I have. I've been in cars smarter than that, you know.
Deja Blanding tells us she was just trying to get to a Detroit Lions watch party this month.
Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Waddle, 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 waddle. That's what you get. Man, look, listen. I get it. Some people are obese. Some people are just fat. She may have PCOS, which I don't think PCOS gives you this size issue. Listen, I don't know. We might be doing some Family Guy stuff, you know, be doing some crazy stuff like you forklift. Because again, this person is exceptionally large. Exceptionally large. Look at this. This woman here is like two or at least 3 or 4 of this one woman. Me, look at my size, and she's probably a good size for me, a 3 or 4 as well. Like I'm not that big of a guy, you know. I'm kind of a little bit on the skinny side, and she's at least she looks like she ate 4 of me. All right, so probably more, maybe closer to her, maybe 5 or 6. But listen, point being is this woman is insanely overweight, and this is ridiculous.
When her Lyft rolled up,
As I'm walking, I see him like making faces or whatever. I'm like, oh man.
she already knew.
I can fit in this car.
No, believe me, you can.
Yes, I can.
Believe me.
He told her there's not enough room in his car.
The kicker part was when he started to talk about his tires. You know, I feel like that was a slap in the face. That was like my tires, you know, like.
The driver said his tires could not handle her weight.
Every big person you turn down because they can't fit in your car?
Yeah, because they need to order the Uber XL it's called.
No, I don't never have to order Uber XL.
He apologized, canceled the ride, and left her there. The rapper says she's pretty tough.
I get the money and flip it and make some food.
Dank DeMoss.
I don't know who this person is. I didn't even know she was a rapper. I didn't know anything of this of the sort. But here's the thing that we need to talk about, right? We need to talk about this a tiny bit. So we're talking about, like, you know, how a typical, or how the rapper is, you know, the size, the couldn't fit the weight of the car or whatever, and what have you. Now, every car and every tire is different by many companies, weight size, etc. So we're going to go over this. Try to fit her in this. This is a Dodge Challenger. Now, she may, and I mean may, be able to fit into the front passenger side of the Challenger. She might. That's a big might there. Now, there's no way that this woman is fitting in the back side of the car of the Dodge Challenger. There's no way. Because if you open the Dodge Challenger, to get back to the side, you got to move the seat, and it moves ever so slightly, and it's difficult for sometimes even skinny people getting in there. But if you're overweight as she is, there's no way that she's getting in the car. It's impossible. And let's add this too as well. Let's put this into another thing. There is actually a weight limit on tires. I know, that's shocking, really. You guys probably don't even know there's a weight limit on tires. Except, you know, maybe if you're in the trucking business, yeah, you know there's a weight limit. But yes, there is a weight limit on cars. And obviously what this is showing here, with this right here, is showing that you have to divide it by, you know, X amount of pounds. The same versus if your car is 4,000 pounds, well, you have to divide it by 4, and there's 1,000 weight limit on each axle. Well, put it this way. Say, for instance, she sits on the right side of the vehicle. She is putting at least 500 pounds, because she says she weighs 500 pounds on one axle. Now, that may pop or destroy the tires, possibly, or to potentially, if she's on the left side of the car, which would be where the guy is sitting, the guy would say, this is say he's about, you know, maybe 200 or so pounds. She's 500. And they're putting at least 900 stress on both axles, or at least one axle, and it's not good for the car. So yes, you are too heavy, you are too fat, you are morbidly obese. And the fact of the matter is that this is an issue, and you cannot deny it. I don't blame the guy for denying her getting access to his car. He doesn't want to potentially have his car being broken or whatever, then he's out of the job and he has to pay for repairs. Like, it's insanity.
Boss, as she's known at the mic, is crushed by the whole situation.
I just want them to know, like, it really hurt my feelings.
It looks like Lyft might be hurting pretty soon, too.
I knew it was illegal, and I knew that it was wrong.
Her attorneys, John Marco and Zach Runyon, say weight is a protected characteristic in Michigan by law.
It would be no different than a driver pulling up and saying, you know, I don't want to have black people in my car, or I don't want to have Christians in my car, or Muslims in my car. It's the same. Under the law, it's the same.
The lawsuit is filed. Since she posted the encounter on social media, other full-figured folks have reached out saying the same thing happened to them.
I can fit in.
Now, here's something that I don't understand, right? I don't know how this could be considered an actual faithful or good lawsuit, because I don't see how weight has anything to do with religion or has anything to do with being a female, or if it has anything to do with being an actual race. Case in point, like, you can't change what gender you are. You can't change what race you are. And you can't really change, I guess you could change the faith, but that's protected on the First Amendment. The point being is, you can change your weight. You can become more skinny. These are changeable aspects that you can change about yourself, but you can't change your race. You can't change your gender. It's not possible. So how is this lawsuit even going to go? I don't know how this lawsuit even bear any weight at all, pun intended, because you can change that. You can't change the weight of somebody. I'm hoping that this lawsuit doesn't actually go through because it gets accepted or what have you, and Lyft loses, because this is going to set a precedent of saying, oh, I could be overweight and then sue a company for not allowing overweight people into people's cars, and then people's cars break down because their cars can't handle the weight of certain people. And what do you do then? Then people are not going to be going for Lyft or whatever, because we can't be risking our cars being broken. Because at that point, you're going to end up suing the overweight person for breaking your car because you can't, like, you're forced to do it, but like whatever. It just brings so many other issues here that is just complete insane.
In this car?
No, believe me, you can.
Yes, I can. I really want people to see like what we go through as bigger people, you know.
We did reach out to Lyft. They did not get back with us in time for this story. Now, Lyft, Uber, those rideshare companies, they can refuse passengers based on a perceived security threat. But according to Deja's attorneys, you cannot discriminate based on someone's weight. It's very clear in that cell phone video. That is why he denied her ride. Reporting live on Detroit's West Side.
Yes, but again, the thing is that if your car is in danger of being broken, because of somebody's weight, do you let them into your car? I mean, that's the thing, right? Like, I don't want somebody to come into my car that is obviously severely overweight, and then my car cannot sustain the weight of the said person in my car, and my car breaks. That's bad, because that means I have to pay for damages to whatever happens to my car, and things are expensive. Like, especially on what type of year and model of the car, you could spend a couple of $1,000s just fixing an axle of a car or whatever, and you don't have the money to pay that. So yes, I can understand onto why people just do not want this, right? And it's insane here. We have entitled people that think that, like, oh, I can just be allowed or accepted anywhere. It's like, no. Like, there are certain things that, like, you can do. Just put it this way, guys. Just do not be overweight. You can stop being overweight. It causes health problems, and then you shouldn't be forced to have to. People shouldn't have to force to accommodate you, right? That should not be a thing at all. Now, obviously, if you're a black person or white, Latino, etc., whatever other race that you are, yeah, that's a difference. Now you're just being racist. You're discriminating against them. But for obviously overweight people, no, because it's not an issue. Now you can't, like, there's like an area of cause here, right? Like, if somebody's overweight, you probably want to be okay to discriminate against them for going into a restaurant, right? That doesn't make any sense. But like in other aspects, yeah, of course, same thing with you go into an airplane and you're overweight. I mean, yeah, you should probably pay for 2 seats because you are literally 2-3 people, and the seats are not fit size. You can't have huge seats in airplanes at times because you need to have more compact seats to fit as much people as possible, and you have to lose some weight. This is a very minute amount of people, I think, that are at least 500 plus pounds, but this is insane to me. I just found it kind of funny that this person is just, crying about it and, suing Lyft. I hope Lyft wins and this person fails so that we can at least get into a society that, promotes health and not extremely morbidly obese people and having to accommodate them everywhere they go. All right, guys, that's it for the video. Let's guys share. As always, take care, my friends.
I'm disgusted by what I see in public. Even people closest to us can't be trusted. This is algorithmic disease, the social media.